Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer your November 2025 elemental relationship reading for the element of fire. So how I like to do these is we start looking at the singles first, then we look at the couples. We start off with a peek into which chakra is lighting up and what kind of energy is associated. Then we'll pull some tarot cards and kind of get a little more clarity there. I read intuitively, so if the messages resonate, then those are for you. If they're not, they're for someone else. And if you feel led when you look at the cards as I hold them up and you see something or intuit something different, feel free to leave it in the comments. It's always interesting to hear how other people see the cards as well. So with that, we will get started with our fire singles. And if you're interested in the decks and cards I'm using, they're all linked in the description as well. You are in fire singles. Number 29, expansion. I'm feeling that there's this energy of something has, like a dam has been broken, like a block has been lifted. So this is actually pretty empowering, if I could speak, energy. I'm thinking this is going to be in the solar plexus, but we'll check here in a second. But what I'm getting with this energy of expansion is something has shifted and opened a doorway for you, fire singles. So if you are currently hunting a partnership, or if you are in the energy of shifting out of a situation, with the elephant, which usually means something's being opened up, something's being broken, good luck coming in. Protection is part of that as well. So you definitely have some interesting energy coming in here. Whoops, I was completely wrong on what chakra this is. We are in the throat chakra, and the energy here is Jupiter. So we are talking about some good luck going on. The planet Jupiter associates in Hindu mythology with the god Brahaspati, bringing good fortune, prosperity, and livelihood. He rides an elephant linked with purity, dominance, and ascendancy. In one of his four hands he holds a scroll, in another a whirling disc, with the power to cut through the blocks of the lower chakras. His third hand is open to bestow blessings, and his fourth holds the conch shell used in religious ceremonies as a sign of the god Vishnu the Preserver. So you really are in a beautiful energy here, and there's something being cleared out, something being opened up, and so you're actually doing really well this right now. Keywords are study and wisdom, philosophy, justice, ambition, abundance and expansion, higher education. That's random. Adventure, extravagance, idealism, generosity, good health, etc. So you're in the throat. This is your ability to communicate. Fire singles, if you've been feeling kind of like, oh, how do I approach that girl, or how do I approach that guy, and what do I say? The energy that's coming forward right now is, it doesn't have to be like some eloquent Cyrano type speech. It doesn't have to be like a nice 80s after school type movie where they're holding the 20-pound boombox above their head while they're playing music. It doesn't have to be that eloquent or that out loud, and could be annoying. It's basically just saying hi. This is the energy that's coming up, is you are in a successful place right now as far as the vibe with relationships goes. So if you are looking for a new partnership, a new love type relationship, it's not going to be that difficult just to start the conversation. If you're just trying to get new friends, which is another aspect of being single in the world, those are just they're going to be drawn to you even if you happen to say the wrong thing, because they're going to be like, oh, this person doesn't take themselves seriously, this is great, we can get along, because maybe they don't take themselves seriously. So you've got a really positive energy here, and it's all about communication, being open to the changes, being open to the communication, and understanding that the divine energy here is coming in to be supportive of you. You're riding on an elephant type energy. There's not much that's going to stand in your way, but it's also saying you're doing so with the righteous path. I go back to the I Ching, because you're following your code of conduct, your personal virtue stance. And that's going to open the doors in ways that it might not if you were trying to fake being somebody else. So let's take a peek into the tarot here. We have the Queen of Summer, loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. These are all good things, especially when we're talking throat chakra. Listening to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. So you want to make sure that you're holding balance. You're taking care of yourself as you are out seeking this partnership. It's loving, it's comforting, it's emotional, it's intuitive. These are important key words because it's saying, yes, you're doing all of these things. You're hunting for the partner and you're offering love. You're offering intuition. You want emotional support, but you're also willing to give emotional support. And this is where you step into that balancing energy where you're cutting away the nonsense. This is what I'm looking for, and you're putting this into your own energy field. You're not going around telling everybody, I want this. You're making yourself resonate to that frequency, and the people who are in line are going to be drawn to it. Now, when it says taking care of others perhaps too much, some people, when they get in relationships, will lose themselves to the relationship. They will lose all aspects of their individuality. And what the Queen of Summer is coming in to say is, you're still you. Don't forget that. Don't put so much into a relationship that you forget you. Being in a relationship is 100% and 100%. It's not 50-50 like they like to tell you. But that doesn't mean you have to give up you. You're in the relationship, you can keep your hobbies. As long as you're not interfering with other things in life, keep your hobbies. Play your video games, work on your cars, collect those cards as long as, again, you're not hurting any situation. And don't just be like, oh, well, now that I'm in this relationship, I have to stop gaming altogether. Now that I'm in this relationship, I have to sell all of my cards. I have to sell all of my cars. I have to quit doing this hobby that I really love, carving, welding, whatever it is. No, you don't. You're in a relationship with a partner, not with someone who's dominating you. What you do in the bedroom's your decision. But in reality, it's not going to go that way, and that's what the Queen of Summer is saying is, care about the person, really work to build the relationship, but don't lose yourself because of the relationship. Getting that back takes years, and some people never get back to that point, and they regret decisions. So do the right thing, really get into that mode of bringing the vibration to light and allow the universe to vibrate with you and attract the correct person. So your second, oh, that's amazing. Your second card is the Queen of Autumn, generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. These are sisters, okay? And when we have these sisters coming up, the Queen of Summer is saying don't lose yourself. The Queen of Autumn is saying support each other and build your dreams together. It's not just one and done. You're working together. You're building. So as a single person, especially single fire, there's a lot of creative passion here. There's a lot of interest. Even if you're just looking for friends, you don't want friends who are going to make you quit having your other friends. You don't want friends who are going to tell you can't do something. So these sisters are coming forward to say, Fire, we get it. Life's not easy, especially in the dating world. Set yourself up for success by tapping into and creating that vibrational frequency. Build the vision board, do the mantras, really get clear. Get clear on what it is that you are looking for in a romantic partner, in a friendship, in a relationship. Once you get clear on that, the universe will back you. The sisters, that's interesting there. Now, I'm getting this impression really strongly right now that these two are actually a form of the incarnation of the Fates, the Sisters of Fate. So this could be an interesting week for you, or month for you, Fire, because if you've got Sisters of Fate popping in, let's just say that things are going to be changing if that's what your heart's desire is. If your heart and soul are saying now it's time to really step out and get that relationship, you've got some interesting guides coming forward to help you. So see how this month plays out, but really be true to yourself, be true to your own morals and ethics. Do not hide or change or shift for another person. Be who you are. But first and foremost, you have to know who you are. It's not just some title that you put on. well, I'm gay, or I'm straight, or I'm this, or I'm that. Those are labels we put. This is getting into the core energy. That's where you know who you are when you get in a relationship. You don't lose yourself, and that person doesn't lose themselves. You grow together as individuals and partners, and then you become a seamless partnership. So fire singles, you've got an awesome energy coming in for November. Let's take a peek and see what fire couples have got going on. Before we do that, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the comment, like on the video, and comment down below. I'm obviously not thinking clearly, but the energy that fire singles was getting is amazing. Like, you guys have got a lot going on there. So let me know if you feel comfortable with that, how this month plays out, because it's definitely going to be an interesting one, I feel. So let's see what the cards have to say for our fire couples. Where are we at for chakras? I'm really not sure where this one is. We have number 19, right action. This is an interesting energy because you've got the three. There's three? Yep, there's just three. Three sisters, or a goddess with three heads. We'll find out here in a second. But right action is saying this is your time to step into the right path. If there's something going a little bit wonky in the relationship, this is a time to be honest about things. Don't hide, don't be secretive. You know, Christmas is different. You want to hide those things. But you really want to be upfront and honest with each other, because that's the best path here. And the right action there, just keep saying, do the right thing. Don't lead somebody on. Don't try to play both sides of a fence. If you're in the relationship, stay there, do the right thing, build the relationship. And if the relationship is going toxic, then it's time to do the right thing and leave. It's making sure that you're doing do no harm energy. That's for yourself and the other person. It's not just you. So let's take a peek here. We're at number 19. This is in the power chakra. This is your solar plexus. Apparently my intuition was picking up something different, but this is your solar plexus. We have the Gayatri Ma. This goddess is the physical form of the Gayatri mantra that bears her name, which dates back to the Rig Veda. She symbolizes the feminine power of strength, compassion, kindness, healing, knowledge, purity. She is said to preside over Homa, the sacred fire, and have given the 4 Vedas to humanity. So you've got a pretty powerful goddess coming in here to say, let's be truthful, let's be honest, and through truth, honesty, and beauty, we build sacred fire, which in a relationship, that's always a good thing. So, truth, purity, healing, activating your true will, your capital W will, harnessing your sense of negative shadow and acceptance, the Dharma, acting according to duty. When you're in a relationship, and I don't care what gender we're talking about here, there's always a two-part role. We live in a world of duality. That's just the truth here. And when we look at it from that perspective, there's a masculine energy, there's a feminine energy. And again, I know some stay-at-home dads who very much embody the feminine energy, but I also know some working women who very much embody the masculine. It's being true to yourself, being true to who you are at your core, and what this energy is coming through is saying, find out who you are at your core, because when you're true to yourself, you're true to your partner. It allows this bond between two people to grow and blossom, and that fire can erupt. Healthy, safely, obviously, you don't want to burn anything down, but you're in that state of radiance. You're standing in the lotus of wisdom, of peace, compassion, and knowledge. So the right action is knowing how you fit into the relationship and being able to fulfill that, which fulfills you as a person, fulfills your partner as the person. So you're in a really... And with the sacral or solar plexus, why do I keep calling that? The solar plexus is your seat of divine authority within your own body and within the realm. This is the opening of the door of the divine will, the capital W will. This is where you start to understand the self as a separate entity from the world. So when we're looking at it from that perspective, you're still you in a relationship, and as long as you stay true to your soul singing with your partner's soul, will make harmonious music that is not going to be dimmed by anybody. And this is where you as a partnership come together. You grow within this. The right action is doing the right thing for the right reason for yourself and your partner, because if you're healing, so are they. And if you're helping heal them, they're helping heal you. So you've got a dynamic flow of energy going on here. Your first tarot is number 21, Major Arcana, so these are big life lessons. It is the world, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, and a journey that is now complete. You found your partner. You found your success. Now it's time to amplify that. The World card is really saying you've done all the work, you've gotten to this point, and you have an amazing connection with this person. The energy I'm getting right now is you still get butterflies when you see this person. They bring a smile to your face when they do something goofy, because it reminds you of when you first met them, what attracted you to them. This energy that's coming forward for our fire couples is remember the why you were attracted in the first place. If you need to, drop the kids off at Grandma and Grandpa's house and really enjoy the coupleness. Go to the park where you first met. Go to the coffee shop if it's still there that you first met at. Do the things that inspire that innocence, that initial connection, because that is where the beauty lies, is what I'm getting here. Your second card is number 1, the Magician, big life lessons, Major Arcana. You can do anything, take charge of your life, you manifest what you need to be a success. You're at the beginning and the end here. You're the Alpha Omega. This is a cycle, because this coming up as your second and the end coming up as your first is really saying, fire, you're just beginning something new. You've succeeded where you may not have thought you could. And I'm not sure who this one's for, so take this or leave it. You never thought you would meet this person. You never thought you would get into the situation with the relationship that you did. This is something that you always thought other people did. You had your hallmark moment and it connected and you're still together. That's a great ending. But you're also starting something new. This is that new aspect. This is that new passion, that new fire. You've taken life by the horns and you've succeeded with the world. Oops, sorry. And now you're ready to step into the next path. Whether that is if you're single or you're couples and you haven't had children yet, this could be the time where you start thinking about that. If you've been living in an apartment and you're ready to expand into a home, this could be part of that. You've succeeded and you've moved beyond where you started. And now you're ready to start something new. So fire couples, your energy is very much about changing, shifting, and growing into be the next version, the best version of yourself, your partner, and your relationship overall. So it's really a positive energy coming in for both fire singles and fire couples. Fire singles, learn to speak your truth, learn to be your truth. Vibrate that energy around you so that people are drawn to the purity of who you are. And fire couples, really take the time to embrace how far you've come, the successes that you've already had. But also look forward to the successes in your future, because you're starting another chapter of your life and it's really looking good so far. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great month of November and have as much fun as you possibly can.